the packaging is on another level. Why are you telling me I can be whatever I want to be? How will I be whatever I want to be? Do you know the kind of background I come from?
Audio Jungle.
Hello, I realized I never introduced myself in this series, and that was because of the way it started, but I don't think I need any further introduction on this particular channel because it's still chilled. And welcome to WendyPaulet TV. We celebrated the International Women's Day a few days ago. I'm making this video in celebration of that. In this particular year, the theme was more about acceleration of power. At least that was what I saw on most networks and on most celebrities' hashtags. And in honor of that, there's something I want to chip in. You know, this particular subject of women empowerment, the emphasis that they lay on it is always from a point of view that makes women feel small and like they're not doing enough. Women empowerment, I believe, is something that is meant to be descriptive enough for a woman, any woman in any part of the world, to know how she can be empowered from wherever she is. It's not about telling her this is what you should do to gain your independence or feel empowered. It's not about a set of rules that the lady is meant to take to gain her empowerment or to experience her empowerment. I believe it should be something that she should be able to realize from wherever she is. And why do I say that? I say that because a lot of the celebrities, a lot of the public figures that we look up to as women, Nigeria, like who are our public figures, they are at a standard so high that when women in other environments, in other circumstances look at them, it always feels like, oh my God, these are all the things I have to get through to even measure up to feeling like this woman. First of all, the packaging is on another level. I'm not saying that nobody should package. I'm just saying, for example, I love. Let me just preface it with the amount of love I have for people like Hilda Bassi, Mercy Lambo, our veteran actresses like Iniedo, Tonto Dike, Uche Jumbo, like all those amazing women. Now, when a girl from any street in Nigeria, like it could be from Lagos, Enugu, Anambra, just a regular, a middle class street in Nigeria, look at those people. It always feels like from where they are, they cannot experience empowerment because first of all, they have to package themselves to a level where people can even take them seriously, listen to them, and then move forward in whatever they are doing. It perpetuates this mindset of, at the end of the day, what I have is not enough to get me to where I want to be. Or maybe it even cancels off that person's vision or that person's dream of getting to a certain level because they feel, before I get to this one, I'll be 70-something years. Let me just compromise. Let me just, look for different ways to level up like these people. Why am I saying all this? Again, from the deep love I have in my heart, all I'm just trying to say is that we need to be more authentic in the things we share, and we need to connect better and have these important conversations so that the links to where you started from, what you did, and where you are now can be clear, so that when people want to be inspired, they know what is inspiring them. Let it not be your Gucci handbag that is inspiring people. Let it not be your G-Wagon that is inspiring people, because then the story will not add up. It will not add up. Let it not be your Lamborghini that is inspiring people, because I don't even know where they sell Lamborghini in Nigeria. Honestly, we need to do better. It's not just about packaging and showing what's most palatable. If you really want to be an inspiration, then be an inspiration. See, even if, no matter how you got to where you are, I believe that you had to have faced some challenges that demanded that you step up, that demanded that you change your mindset, that demanded that you change a limiting belief. That is the conversation I'm talking about. It's not just about coming to just show us a beautiful kitchen and show us, oh, mama. See, again, I'm talking from love. It's not just about showing all those things. Like, we need to hear the full story. Yes, everybody has a beginning. There's a premise and then there's a conclusion. Let's say the conclusion is where you are at now. See, all those stories are important, no matter what people might want to make out of it. Because whether you tell it or not, there are people telling your stories out there and making up different sorts of things. There should be more programs to talk to girls in school, more programs to talk to university girls and stuff like that. When programs like that arise, it's usually sponsored by maybe a sanitary pad company that wants to promote their sanitary pad, and then they get a famous face that will now come and tell the girls, see, you can do whatever you want to do, you can be whoever you want to be, just keep going for your dreams. All those things are just like pouring water on stone, because there is no connection. Why are you telling me I can be whatever I want to be? How will I be whatever I want to be? Do you know the kind of abuse I face at home? Not even abuse. Do you know the kind of background I come from? Like, nobody in my life, in my entire village, has even come close to being financially independent, let alone living a life like yours. So all those things, it just feels like buzzwords. It just feels like propaganda. So I'm saying it for us to genuinely have these conversations in a way that is going to connect to the girls we really want to inspire, to the girls we want to empower. I believe that the future generation is smarter, more knowledgeable, more fierce, more resilient. But because they are born into the generation that has given up, yes, tell yourself the truth, a lot of people are giving up on their dreams. A generation that are so bent on nitpicking on the problems, even when they can capitalize on the solution. They compromise and just nitpick on the problems to the point that they even forget the solution that they could offer. Like, our generation is suffering from this mentality of just giving into compromises and just saying, see, this is how it's been done. Like, just have to key in. And these generations that are coming after us, they are the people that were meant to just show a glimpse. Yes, show them the problems with the system, but show them how you are overcoming it. These conversations are not just for propaganda. They are not just for promoting a product. They are something that we should have on a regular basis so that we can keep the fire in their heart alive. We can keep that flame burning, because the way I'm seeing is this Gen Z, they're just taking it to like a whole different direction. Like, it's almost like a defense that they are coming like to just attack and just take whatever they want. That's why you hear stories like children doing rituals and stuff, because their mindset is from the point where all those sentiments that our generation had, like in terms of good and bad, they don't have those kind of sentiments. So because they don't have those kind of sentiments, like when they move with their decision, like it's almost to the extreme. So we need to know how to use that their resilience, that their strength in the right way. And the way to do it is to acknowledge the fact that the system is chaotic, but it is in their hand to make it work, and they don't need to compromise. You can't talk about empowerment without mentioning the fact that compromise shouldn't be something that you just dish out like, oh, it's a choice that you have to make. No. Like, our society has made compromise so common and so casual that everybody thinks that they have to compromise on something to get to where they need to be. Empowerment and compromise does not work. And yeah, we need those conversations would actually, like, you don't even need to spell out some things. Just you speaking and sharing yourself in an authentic way will speak to their heart, and then keep that flame in their heart burning. Those that their own have died, to ignite it, and they know what to do with that message. But we need to be authentic. We need to be truthful. We need to actually commit to inspiring, not just selling a product and being like just all these washed up influencers that are just blah 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 blah, like just come and show your flashy things and then put a lot of ideas in people's hearts, and they start chasing after the glamour of what you have shared, and then forget the essence of who you are. Honestly, I think that we need to do more in connecting. So we need this conversation so that girls from different streets in Nigeria can know what to relate to. It's not about like just being all glamorous online. How did you get there? Please. Yeah. Again, I'm seeking from love and happy International Women's Day to all my fabulous girls out there. Yes, let's do better. Authenticity does not compromise. So please don't compromise on your story. Okay?